Hey guys, it is Ryan here, and today I'm going to be doing a mod spotlight on the Better World Generation 3 mod. So this mod, as you might be able to tell, adds loads of different world options and generation types. So we have loads of different ones here. I won't be going over the default or the super flat because they're actually in the game and they're not really new. So the first one we're going to go with is large biomes. Now you can probably guess what this does. It basically just makes every biome you find huge. Now this probably isn't a very good example because this isn't exactly the greatest biome. I think it's called forest, and there's an ocean, so that's probably not. This is a really bad example probably, but this basically goes on forever. Well, not forever, but it goes on for like a really long way. So let's say if you wanted a really big jungle biome, you just load up a jungle, you wait until you got in one, or you could just walk, even though it would take you a while. And this looks like a giant ocean, so there's probably not going that way. But you could just get a really giant biome, so this is really good if you really like one type of biome and prefer to stay in that more than any others. So now we've done that one, we shall move on to the next one. And the next one is beta. So this basically adds the generation for Minecraft beta back to the game. So you can tell that this is beta straight away just by looking at it. I mean, the way the world's generated, obviously, it just looks a lot like beta. So there's no real differences between this and beta, as you could probably tell, because it is the beta generator. So that's about it. I personally prefer alpha, which is what we shall be going on to next. So let's go back to creative. Let's just find alpha. There we go. Now this was personally my favourite. I'm not sure if it's my favourite of all the new ones, but it was definitely my favourite version of Minecraft generation, like proper, that was originally in the game. So you can tell this is alpha, and I even think like the grass is like the original colour. It looks it anyway, but you can tell this is definitely my most favourite biome. Well, biome. This is my most favourite generator, most likely of the original ones. So basically, just the original alpha generator here. So let us move on to the next one. So we shall now be moving on to the Survival Island. So the Survival Island is probably what you could guess it to be. It is basically, it's like an in-mod version of Survival Island. It basically puts you on this little desert island and gives you a chest full of stuff that you're meant to survive with. I have no idea if this stuff is random. We could go ahead and make a new world and see if that's changed, just to test it out real quick. So we'll generate Survival Island. Wait for it to generate. Here we go. And no, the stuff is always the same, but it's basically just a desert island which you have to survive on with the stuff provided. Now we shall move on to, I'm not sure how many we've got left, but we shall move on to the next one, which is the Survival Skyland. Now this is quite an interesting one. It kind of reminds me of the Aether or the Ether, depending on how you would pronounce it. It's basically a ginormous floating island, which I think is actually pretty cool. So it's basically just giant floating island in the air. I don't think there's any land down here at all. I think it's just been completely removed. Yeah, here's the void. So it's just a ginormous floating island which you can kind of mess around on. I mean, you could do some probably quite good let's plays on here. I mean, it's quite an interesting landscape. So you could probably build some pretty cool structures and buildings, and maybe might even be good for a time lapse. Now, I think that one is pretty good, but I think this next one is even better. This one is, it's basically exactly the same, but it goes on forever, so it's called Sky Dimension. Now this is really like the Aether, or Ether, depending on how you pronounce it. I can't fly. No. Oh, I did it in survival, didn't I? Whoops. That was a fail. Let's just regenerate this. War world options, survival, nope, Sky Dimension, there we go. Oh wait, whoops. Looking like an absolute idiot here. Sky Dimension, create new. So basically exactly the same, it just generates more, because on the Sky Dimension, on the Sky Survival, it's basically just one island. On here it just generates multiple, so this is basically world generation of the Aether, kind of. It just goes on forever, generating new floating islands. So this is pretty cool. So I think this one is better than the last one because it just simply goes on forever. But if you want to do some kind of survival thing on the other one, it'd be pretty cool. So I also think this would be good for a Let's Play series. That one is about it for that. Now I think this is the last one. It is the Cave Dimension. Let's get back to it. Went past it by accident. So we create new. Now I believe this is basically just you underground, and I'm in the water. yeah, basically ginormous caves underground. There's obviously trees down here because otherwise you wouldn't be able to survive. But I think this is quite a cool one actually, and I've just realised I'm not in creative again. What an idiot I am sometimes. But this is quite cool as well. It'd be quite fun, I think, and interesting to do a let's play on here as well. I mean, I think the whole place just like this, completely forever. So this is quite a good one as well. I mean, it's up to you guys. Leave a comment down below on which one you think was the best. I'd love to see what you guys think, and please leave a recommendation for the next mod that I can review. So thank you guys for watching. If you did enjoy, please remember to leave a thumbs up and to subscribe, and I shall see you next time.